Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
As the writer continues to describe Jesus' description of his role as bread of life in two different senses, Jesus has made two statements, two promises in effect, that those who do eat his flesh and drink his blood the person has, present tense, eternal life, and he will be raised on the last day. And Jesus goes on to continue to emphasize it even stronger. For my flesh is true food, and my blood is true drink. Again, over and over again, he keeps talking in terms of food and drink, eating and drinking. Very, very vivid and very graphic descriptions to indicate that he's quite serious about what he's saying, even though he certainly does seem to be pointing us in the direction of seeing it in a spiritual dimension. The readers of the gospel, as well as those familiar with it, would certainly have not missed the connection with the Church's celebration of the Lord's Supper, the Eucharist, in which bread and wine are the body and blood of Christ. And so we find that in chapter 6 in John's Gospel, rather than at the time of the Last Supper before Jesus' death, as we find it in Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and even alluded to in Paul's first letter to the Christians at Corinth. It's interesting that John chooses not to include it in that setting.
This program was brought to you by Christus St. Francis Cabrini Hospital.